Have you ever pondered about the life of the last pharaoh of Egypt, the illustrious Cleopatra? An enigma cloaked in the gauzy veils of history, Cleopatra remains a captivating figure, her life a heady brew of power, intrigue, and romance. She was the final pharaoh of Egypt, a beacon of resistance against the encroaching Roman Empire. Her reign marks the end of an era, the last glowing ember of Egypt's pharaonic past. Born of Greek lineage, Cleopatra was a Ptolemaic ruler, yet she distinguished herself by embracing the Egyptian language and customs, a rarity among her forebears. This unique ability to speak Egyptian and her shrewd political maneuvers allowed her to navigate the treacherous currents of ancient world politics. Cleopatra was not just a queen, she was a stateswoman, a scholar, a naval commander, and a linguist. Her life is a testament to the power of resilience and intelligence in a world dominated by men. Cleopatra was more than just a queen, she was a symbol of power and intelligence in a world dominated by men. The ascension of Cleopatra to the throne wasn't a walk in the park. Born into the Ptolemaic dynasty, she was thrust into the political arena at a tender age, following her father's demise. She was barely 18 when she inherited an empire on the brink of collapse, torn apart by political strife and economic instability. Navigating her way through the male-dominated political landscape of her time was no easy feat. Yet Cleopatra held her own, proving to be a shrewd and strategic leader. She knew she needed allies to secure her throne and found one in the formidable Julius Caesar. Their alliance, born out of mutual political interests, changed the course of history. Cleopatra's relationship with Caesar was more than just a romantic entanglement. It was a strategic move, a chess game played on the grand stage of world politics. Her intelligence, charm, and political savvy helped her strengthen her position as Egypt's ruler. Cleopatra's union with Caesar was a politically calculated move that secured her throne. After Caesar's assassination, Cleopatra found a new ally in Mark Antony, a powerful Roman general. Their relationship was not just a romantic liaison, it was also a political alliance that shook the very foundations of Rome. Cleopatra and Antony, bound by love and shared interests, became a formidable force that Rome found threatening. Cleopatra was no ordinary queen, she was a shrewd diplomat who knew how to wield power. Antony, on the other hand, was a mighty warrior, a charismatic leader who commanded respect and loyalty from his men. Together, they were a force to be reckoned with. However, their combined strength was not enough to overcome the forces of Rome. The Battle of Actium was a disastrous event for the lovers. Antony's fleet, supported by Cleopatra's Egyptian forces, was defeated by Octavian's navy. The defeat was a bitter blow to their ambitions and marked a turning point in their lives. The Battle of Actium marked the beginning of the end for Cleopatra and Antony. Cleopatra's reign was marked by power, passion, and ultimately, tragedy. The Battle of Actium, a devastating defeat for Cleopatra and her ally Mark Antony, was a turning point. Rome under Octavian was closing in. Antony, believing Cleopatra to be dead, fell on his own sword, leaving Cleopatra heartbroken and desperate. Legend has it that Cleopatra, in her final act of defiance, ended her life with the bite of an asp, a symbol of divine royalty. This dramatic demise, however, remains steeped in mystery, as some suggest she may have used a poisonous ointment instead. Regardless of the exact circumstances, her death marked the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty, a 3-century-long reign of Greek influence in Egypt. Egypt was then annexed by Rome, marking the end of its status as an independent kingdom. With Cleopatra's death, the era of Egyptian pharaohs came to an end. Cleopatra's impact transcends her life and reign. In the tapestry of history, Cleopatra's image has been woven with threads of intrigue, romance, and power. Her legacy, however, is far more profound than the tales of her relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. Cleopatra was an intelligent ruler, a shrewd diplomat, and a great military tactician. She was fluent in several languages and was known for her persuasive abilities. Cleopatra also broke ground as a powerful female figure in a male-dominated world. She is often hailed as one of the first women to hold such a high position of power, setting a precedent for future female rulers. Her influence is seen in the many depictions of her in art, literature, and popular culture, often as a symbol of female empowerment. From an enigmatic queen of ancient Egypt to a timeless icon, Cleopatra's legacy continues to inspire and fascinate. Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt, continues to captivate us with her life story, a story of power, passion, and a fight for survival.